This is the Lovin Show, and this week we are joined by an award-winning artist. Welcome, Kristel Bechara. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you, Casey?
I'm very well, thank you. And you're working from home, of course, but where is work usually for you?
Well, actually, I work from my studio, and I miss it a lot because it's like my place, to work, to create, and it's actually in on Road. It's in the Onyx Tower. It's a beautiful place. I have a lot of natural light all day. It's just the place to be and to work. It's a huge space. I have a display area. I have most of my work are hanging on the walls, and this is where I do most of my paintings are there.
Amazing. So, of course, we're all adjusting to working from home. But apart from that, can you tell us a little bit of background about yourself, when you moved to Dubai, and what exactly that you do?
So, yes, I've been creating art ever since I was a child. So it's like a passion or a hobby that I grew up with. And I moved to Dubai 12 years ago, and I started experimenting with like different types of paint and styles, and I was able to launch a unique style, which is under beauty and diversity, where I created a unique style only combining all my skills, all my artistic fondness, whatever I want to do, I just put in this collection, and this style came out. And I've been working as a full professional artist now around 5 years from my studio. Yeah.
It's amazing. And I definitely want to see if we can take a look at your works in a little bit, but you mentioned you've been kind of doing art since you were 5. And I read somewhere, did it come from your dad, or was it a family inspiration, or how did that evolve for you?
Yes, actually, my late father, he was a surrealist artist and a sculptor. So I grew up with him painting at home. I used to ask him to draw for me, to teach me. The teaching part, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yes, you just watch and learn and create your own style. This is what I learned from him as well, because like my work is totally different from what he used to do. But definitely I was like encouraged, because I have also uncles who paint. It's like the whole family, we have like this talent of drawing. We have this patience to draw, to paint, to color. So yeah, I've grew up, I used to also ask other people around me to draw for me, even if they weren't artists. Or I used to like to see different styles of drawings. And so it's not only my dad's drawing. I used to like collect drawings, draw my own things, and just compare and combine and create. So
it's amazing.
cutting everything, yeah.
And you have 2 kids at home now. Do you find that they're kind of doing similar? Are they also into art, do you think?
Yes, I have Eve, he's 5-year-old boy, and he wakes up in the morning, whether it's 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and he starts drawing.
Wow.
He was since he was 3 years old, he's always drawing like during the day. But my second baby, she's 3 years old, and she's a girl. Like, she goes with me every day to the studio before we were staying at home, and she never holds a pen, she never colors. It's just, she's not interested at all.
It's true. Well, I feel like it's creative is something you're born with or you're not, so it'll be interesting to see how she is over the years.
Yeah, it's whether it's some people, they don't have the talent, but they like and they work hard at it and they can create later on. But some, they're not even interested. So,
but you've been doing this, obviously, like you said, since you were 5, and I know that in 2018 you actually won the UAE Resident Artist Award. Congratulations, belatedly, by the way, for your beauty for diversity. Can you tell us a bit about the collection that you won it for?
Yes, so the beauty and diversity is first when I launched this collection. It had like different categories in it, or let's say mini collections. And I launched it during World Art Dubai, and it had like 25 pieces, I think, And from, I had some still life, I have figures, I have feminism, I had even ballerina. So it was a mix, but it was the first time that I launched this style to the public. And I was very happy and very honored to receive like this award. You know, it was my startup, you know, so it's like very close to me, close to my heart. It's like an affirmation that I've done something successful, you know, that people loved it. So it's just wonderful.
But I do feel like maybe branches of that collection have also been praised. So for example, Inamorata, is that how you pronounce that?
Yes, Inamorata, yes.
So that's getting a lot of buzz online at the moment. It's getting a lot of recognition. And I noticed that you kind of represent like strong female icons. I saw Twiggy, Marilyn Monroe. How do you choose your subjects for these pieces?
Yes, so for example, like feminism and Inamorata, which is specifically like they are famous figures, everybody knows them. These collections, they keep on growing, and I feel that I will keep expanding them. It's just not closed, you know. But these women, they inspired me throughout my, like, a certain period in my life, and definitely they touched other people's life in a way. And it's my interpretation, or it's like a tribute to them and how I see them. It's like, you know, I'm framing them, creating them in my own style, and just it's like a tribute for them. I have Audrey and Frida, for example. She's like my idol in painting as a character, as a style. I have also Fayrouz, which she's the singer. She's a Lebanese singer, and everybody knows Fayrouz, you know, for her voice. So they are like the elite, or the like really strong women.
And you mentioned feminism there, and I noticed in all of your connections, it's all kind of strong female representation. What is the kind of underlying message you're trying to send with all of them?
With feminism, you know, I try to depict like women throughout their lives, whether the experiences we go through, whether showing her in her different forms, whether she was in pain, happy, strong, like in all kinds of her emotions. You know, just we are very versatile, and so this is how I like to represent her, and showing her in her different walks of life.
In her different walks of life. That's amazing. And I've seen your Instagram, of course, but I've seen some of the visuals that you create of you doing your art is mesmerizing to me. I'd love to have had you in the studio, but do you have any kind of pieces that you can show us just to kind of give the audience a little bit of an idea?
Yes, I will just move this is the latest piece. And what? Tell me.
No, I said, oh great, I want to see a close-up.
This one, I just worked on it and it's finished.
Wow, strong motion.
So this one, I've worked on this while I was at home, from home. So I'm not going to say the title of this one because it's going to be launched. It's a new collection, so
very, very cool.
The title will come soon. She's angry.
She's
not staying at home.
Your delivery order is like 5 minutes late. How do you know when you're working on something like that? How do you know when it's finished, or is it kind of a thing where you're never happy? Like, because I know you have work in galleries all over the world. When you do something, is it finished or is it never finished?
Some of them I can feel that I can work and work and work, and I can fix here and then fix there. It's important to know where to stop, because sometimes I really mess it up, you know. I've done something really nice. I've been struggling. I have a painting here, a huge one, and it has a big sky. So the sky and clouds, and for me, I don't do realistic painting, so this is not my style. And then sky, it needs to have clouds, and I was like doing all the shades, the colors, and then sometimes it was looking amazing, but then I keep working on it, and then I have I mess it up and then I have to do it all over again. So it's important to be satisfied when you don't have to be perfect with all, especially with me, I work with details. So I don't have to like have all the details traced and I just have to be, you know, I can feel it and it's done, it's saturated, you know, they are all in place. I'm happy with it. I stop. So it's just a gut feeling or
Sure.
you know when to stop.
Okay. I never thought about it before, but it must be tricky. But talk to us about, you're obviously a professional artist living in Dubai with a studio on Shakeside Road, a contemporary artist. How do you kind of view the contemporary art scene in Dubai?
Well, it's amazing. I feel I'm lucky to be in Dubai. We do have facilities that we don't get in other places. And we also there, you know, it's been the scene has been growing. They are encouraging all kinds of arts, and we're getting a lot of facilities, especially like getting our own license to sell. And you don't even have to have your own studio, but you can sell from home when you have a license. So everything is facilitated. You have plenty of shows that encourage even emerging artists. You don't have to be in a gallery that represents you. So I'm really lucky to be here and to be able to launch my career from Dubai, because otherwise I think I would have struggled for more time and I needed more time to do that, you know. So here I'm lucky. I started early and what else I'm gonna say?
Well, you said you started early and you now do show in galleries all over the world, and you're launching your career from Dubai. How is the process of launching your career from Dubai to getting into galleries internationally? How does that even work?
From Dubai, you know, with World Art Dubai, because it's like an art shopping, I got to meet a lot of galleries during the art show, and you get to meet a lot of artists from around the world, galleries, and you get to interact with your clientele. You know, you have it's like you get a lot of people, a lot of crowds. So this is very important, the exposure you get in such a big show, and this is what we are lucky to have in Dubai. And you know, people in Dubai are like culturally diverse. You have from all over the world, and they have the power of purchase. They consider Dubai as home for them. It's not they are coming for 2 years and they come and they live here, so they invest. And you know, I have like collectors who are like really young, but they have 1 and 2 and more, like a couple of pieces of my work, so they are like collecting and they are filling their homes. So this is amazing. I'm sure in different parts of the world you don't get this.
It's amazing to hear that the ecosystem is so great for an artist to be able to share their work all around the world. And just before we finish up, I'd love to get an idea of who would be an artist that you would love to kind of pick their brains, have dinner with, invite them over for dinner during self-isolation, dead or alive.
Okay. I'm inspired by a lot of artists. Like my favorite is Henri Matisse, and because he was a master in using the colors and the patterns. So which okay, it's a different style than mine, but this is where I have my inspiration from. But I would love to meet Frida.
Okay.
She's such a, oh my God, she's like a very colored person. I don't know what to call her. She's very out of her, what do we say? She's way ahead of her times when she made, art accessible for women. Although during her time, she was not even famous for her art. She was famous for being the wife of the artist, which is her husband, Diego Rivera. So she was like, she's a complex person, and her paintings are like very deep and kind of disturbing. I don't know. She's like a very powerful female for me to get to know. It's like amazing.
Amazing. Thank you. I really hope that for anyone watching, I want to show them your work as well. So I'm hoping we're going to put this as an edited version, guys, on Instagram. on Thursday. And with that, I think we'll kind of mash in some of your drawings and some of your paintings so people can see, because I think they need to see it to really appreciate it, or even just check out. Can you share your Instagram so they can, what's your Instagram handle?
Yes, it's Kristel Bechara, my name, my full name, Kristel Bechara.
Guys, so that's it. If you want to check out Kristel's work, it's Kristel Bechara. Kristel, thank you so much for letting us into your home today.
Yes, thank you for having me, and I would love to have visited the studio next time, hopefully.
Next time, we will definitely love to visit the studio. Thank you so much. Guys, that's it for the Lovin Show this week. We'll see you next week. I hope you're staying home, stay safe, and wash your hands. Bye.